Sup, compassionate people, and welcome to Vegan News. As always, there's a ton of stories today, so let's go ahead and dive right in. And Slutty Vegan is back in the news yet again. This time, the founder, Pinky Cole, has decided to pay off 30 more students' loan debts. That's amazing. She was once a Clark Atlanta University graduate herself, so she knows what that crushing debt is like. And she's quoted as saying,
just to see the smiles on their faces and the shock that they had, knowing that somebody really cared enough to really clear their balance because they believed in them wanting to graduate. That just felt really good. And it just feels good to pay it forward anyway.
This comes on the heels of her helping Calif Perry, as we reported previously, to the tune of $8,000 in his student debt. He actually had a GoFundMe up that she saw and responded to. It's awesome to see a vegan entrepreneur giving back to her community, and this boosts what everybody thinks of us and our community as a whole in the mainstream, bringing people over to the veg side. A store in Canada decided the best way to get customers to bring reusable bags in instead of continuously using the plastic bags, which are terrible for the planet, get used once, thrown away, and last hundreds of years, was to shame people into it. Except it did backfire. The bags they printed up actually became collectibles and people went to the store seeking them, paying 5 cents a piece. The bags included looking like they came from an adult video store, one about wart ointment, and another about the colon doctor. So hurry up while supplies last and collect all 3. Or just get a reusable bag. And let's do a Vicory Round Up real quick. Lots of stories with victories of amazing things that happened in the movement, in our community, that would take forever and many videos to go through. So let's go ahead and break it down in a minute or less. On the clock, ready, set, go. Bronx Zoo Happy the Elephant gets his day in court for his fight over personhood. The California Supreme Court says protests at the private Vallejo amusement park in the parking lot are allowed. Animal sentience is recognized for the first time under the new ACT laws. Florida is looking to regulate elephant ride, which would actually put elephant ride operators out of business. And Trump's EPA did something right. You want to find out what that is? Do you want to find out what any of this is? Check the links down below. You can read the full article. I especially recommend the one on Trump's EPA doing something right because it's the only time they've ever done anything right that I know of. You can leave it down in the comments if I'm wrong. Just let me know. And our story of the day is Casey Neistat has gone vegan. Or at least that's what he said on the H3H3 podcast with Ethan and Hila. Let's cut to that.
Are you telling me that you're drinking... Is this hot cocoa or pumpkin something?
It's definitely not pumpkin. It's,
Thank God.
This is a soy milk latte with some chocolate
syrup.
You
don't do dairy or what?
No, I don't do dairy.
You don't do any dairy? Are you lactose intolerant? You just don't fuck with dairy?
I don't fuck with dairy.
Are you one of the people
Are you
who finds
vegan?
it weird to suck on a cow tit?
I am vegan.
You are?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, believe it.
Since when? But you're so jacked.
I'm like one of those jacked vegan dudes.
So he probably means plant-based, but this is still good. This is going to get people Googling. He's one of the biggest YouTubers and biggest champions of YouTube, and his fan base is going to be looking into this heavily. I knew this was going to happen eventually one day, that he would go vegan, or at least plant-based, just because he talked about his body and being healthy so often. He went to the juice place, he ate vegan cookies and muffins on a regular basis. He used to talk about back when he did his vlog. And in general, it's obvious that he cares about the things that are happening in the world. And I think at this stage, given that he's likely plant-based, if we can get a conversation into him through one of us about the animals, I think he'll be flipped pretty easily. And as you can see, I'm wearing a DXE shirt. That's because it's actually the ALCC, Animal Liberation California Convergence, right now. All kinds of amazing protests are happening. So let's go ahead and make everybody at the ALCC the activists of the day. Over 35 people were arrested at a Whole Foods in San Francisco protesting Jeff Bezos. There'll be more coming out about that, and it'll be linked on the Vegan News Facebook page. Please check out the Facebook page. I put way more content on there than anywhere else. I try to put it on other platforms. It's just not the same because there's an inclusive community on Facebook and it makes it so much easier. So that's everything, guys. I'll see you for the Wednesday show. And I'm still working on a video on dairy that should be out soon. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. I'm working on it. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be as good as it can be. All right. See you guys Wednesday. Love you. Bye.